Going into the months of September and October, I'm still going strong with my diet, still doing really good. Physically, I'm really excited about everything. That means I've been on the diet for about 2 months, and so I'm still seeing great results. Kind of recapping, I am drinking 64 ounces of fresh juice, carrot juice a day. I'm doing it's called a Barley Max. It's a green powder supplement. It's very good for our bodies, and I'm taking about 4 servings of that a day. I'm drinking a lot of distilled water, trying to be outside with fresh air and sunshine as much as possible. I know that will be changing with the winter approaching. I'm also, trying to rest every possible chance I get. If I feel really tired and can take a nap in the afternoon, I do that. I find myself going to bed around 8 o'clock every night, which is really different for me. I usually stay up around, I love to stay up to about 1 or 2, but that's not happening. So I go to bed as soon as I kind of just check out by that time at night. So I go to bed if all possible, and I sleep all through the night, so that's pretty different for me. My family's really great about allowing me to do that, and wanting me to do whatever it takes to get through this. So, feeling, just doing really good. I'm taking supplements, B12, I'm taking probiotics are really good for your intestines and colon. So, I'm kind of taking several of those a day. Just trying to do all the things that I can do to get through this and get to the other side. I'm still feeling really empowered every time I take a juice, and excited that it's one more drink down me that is getting me to the goal I'm aiming for, and and it's cleansing my body and it's healing my body, and I'm just very thankful to do that. In September we had a weird hurricane force winds, which never happened in Ohio, and so that was really strange because it knocked out our electricity and we were without power for about a whole week, which is kind of challenging, which my juicer runs on electricity, so, and as my juicer has become my best friend, I really had to have it. So we did hook up a generator for that, and that gave me, I was allowed to then to juice all week. So it ended up being okay, but a challenge nonetheless. And so kind of glad to have gotten through that, because it's really hard to really function without electricity. But anyway, got through that okay, and just still hanging in there with all the changes. I'm journaling every day. Make sure if you're going through this that you are journaling and that you're writing down your feelings, your emotions, because you're changing physically, mentally, every way that you know yourself to be. You're changing, and make sure you have an outlet. Make sure you have someone to vent to. I have a blog on the internet that I blog. I write down on pen and paper my journal, how I feel and the changes I'm going through. I'm still losing weight, and so that's a really big change for me. I started off in a size like 10 jean, and I'm not going to tell you how much I weighed and that sort of thing, but I started off in like a size 10 jean, and at this point in around September, October, I'm like in a 4 to 6, and that's a big change for me. I'm needing to buy clothes, nothing fits, and still feeling like, you know, I I don't know how skinny I'm going to get, but at this time it's a lot of fun being a size 4 or 6. It's kind of like living the dream, all the things I've always wanted are happening to me in that respect, like my hair. I've always wanted long hair. My hair is growing, and of course I'm getting skinny, and that's always fun. So, it's all, pretty good actually. Still having some symptoms of the cancer, but I'm expecting, to have that, and of course, it's not even a bad day when I get them. I mean, it's just annoying more than anything, and it's just kind of something that I go through, but it's not what you would consider really a bad day. I don't have to quit, I don't have to quit my life at all. I just keep on going. And so when I consider the two choices that I had, the medical route or the holistic, I just can't believe that, I'm doing this good with what I'm facing. So nothing really gets me down. I get to live every day of my life just exactly the way I always have, with the exception for some more rest. And so that's great. The beginning of October, it was really, our pastors at our church were in a horrific motorcycle accident, and that was pretty stressful and dramatic for a while. We came very close to losing them. Thank God we didn't. It's a miracle they're still here. And we have a church of about 1,400 members, so it's a really large church, and and I think we all kind of stopped breathing for about 24 hours there, and but they're on the road to recovery and they're doing great. And but at the time it was really kind of scary, and just thank God that they're with us, because we just couldn't be without them. And we have I live on a farm, so we provide a barn bash for the youth at our church, and we have about 300 kids that come out every one on a Sunday afternoon in October, and I prepare for that. We have hay rides and bonfires and games and food, and so it's a pretty big event, and I like to decorate, so it takes me about all the month of October to get ready for that. My family ends up helping me, and we get it done in a week instead of the whole month. So that was a really I was really thrilled about that, because at this point in time I'm getting to do everything that has been on my schedule that I normally do, because I wasn't sure how everything was going to be, but I'm doing great with all the things that are on my schedule. I'm getting to keep every one of them. My husband and I get to do an overnight trip at the end of October, and that was really good. Again, it's so different being away from home with the diet that I'm on, and I'm not sure. I'm still kind of working in the beginnings of how to make that work, okay, but that we got to go away, and that was a really good time. With me changing as much as I have, I'm not as available to my family, and so that was a really good time for my husband and I to reconnect and just spend some very quality time together. So all in all, I'm thrilled with the months that I've, up to now in October, that I've done really good. And still really, wearing my jewelry, and still very comforted when I look at it, and still being positive with my words, and I know everyone's praying for me, and my mom, she is the one that has kept our family together by prayer, and so she's still praying very strong for me every day, and I know our church is, my pastors, and so I'm still very positive that I'm going to come at the end of this thing victorious. And so I'm just still very excited that the diet cleanses your mind and your body so much that it almost gives you kind of a giddy kind of approach to life. I wake up in the morning, instead of saying, oh my God, it's morning, I wake up saying, good God, it's morning, and I can't wait to do silly things like clean out the cupboards. So it is really kind of amazing. It keeps you in awe at how you feel when you're on this kind of a diet. And so, I just make sure I write down all these things so I won't forget them. And of course, you look at everything through different eyes. With being diagnosed with cancer, everything has a whole bigger meaning. You appreciate everything more, and you don't take things for granted. And especially with the diet that I'm on, I used to drink iced tea every time I took a notion to, and now I don't get to drink iced tea. So I don't think I'm going to take things for granted quite as much anymore. And I'm excited to get more current. You know, I want to share with you the months that I've been on the diet, and then I'm still, obviously here doing the, been on the diet for 10 months. So I'm excited to get current and get up to date with what's going on in my life. And so I will just close for now and talk to you later. God bless you. Have a great day. Bye.